there. Basically, like, I was just committed. And after having done so many shifts back to back to back, which is illegal, and them having not caring, basically, like telling me you have to wait till someone gets there. It doesn't matter that you've worked 24 hours and you're on your 4th shift in a row and we can't find anybody. Like, there's just nothing we can do. Like, and they knew that for the next 2 weeks we barely had people on shift. I just felt like they weren't working hard enough to get someone in there. I went through that. A lot of my other co-workers went through that, and I felt like the higher ups didn't care. Hi, this is my first YouTube video. I've refilmed it a bunch of times, but I just need to get it out there, say what I have to say, and be done. So it looks like this. We'll get it together, I promise, eventually. But what do I have to say? It's time for us to get our shit together. I'm young. I'm 21. And I know everyone always tells me, like, oh, you have time to figure out what you're going to do with your life, to get things right, like, take your time, figure yourself out, blah, 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 blah. And since I graduated high school, it's been like, I don't know, it's been like 4 years, maybe. I don't know. I don't even know. Almost 4 years, because if I had stayed in school, I would have graduated, I think, next year. But yeah, it's been like 4 years, and I have done nothing. Like, I've had a bunch of jobs. I've spent all the money I've ever had. Like, I have no savings right now. I keep going back and forth with the idea of going to school. I dropped out, I went back. No, I said I was gonna leave, but then I continued with the first year. And then, like, after the first year, I stopped going. And then I came back this semester, and I'm seriously contemplating stopping going, because I know that it's not what I want. And same thing with the jobs I've had. Like, it's the same job that I keep going back to. It's relief. And I know that that's not what I want. Like, I know it's not where I want to be. And I keep making excuses for myself. I keep telling myself, like, oh, what you really want isn't... I'll either tell myself that it's not practical and that I need to do what I'm doing, or I'll tell myself that do this for now. Eventually, you'll actually get to do what you want to do. But this is the safe option. And that's why I keep going to school, or I keep going back to the job that I don't want to be at. And this pattern is like, I feel like it's ruining my life, even though I'm young and I have like a lot of life to live. Like, I still feel like it's ruining my life because it's been 4 years and I keep doing the same thing that I know I don't want to be doing. This is what I want to do. Obviously we all want to be on YouTube, we all want to be influencers, but like, at the end of the day, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I want to be an influencer. I want to be a YouTuber. I feel like that's not a bad term. I don't know why people always say like influencers like cringe. I don't know. I do though. I want to be an influencer, but I want to be a life coach, and I want to be like, I wanted to be a spiritual healer, but I'm not there yet. I'm not there spiritually. I'm working on it. But yeah, really, I just want to be a life coach. And I don't know. It's weird to say, because I feel like I don't have a lot of life experience, and I feel like to be a life coach, you have to kind of like have your shit together. Obviously, no one's gonna listen to anyone who doesn't have their shit together. But also, like, I need to express myself. I don't know. I don't want to ramble. I want to say things coherently right now, so I need to take a minute. Okay. I'm just gonna start this whole section over. I want to help people. I want to make people happy and comfortable in this life, in their skin, and being themselves authentically. That is something I'm working on. That is something that I'm struggling with. And I know that I have potential. I know what I'm capable of. I know that I'm capable of more than this same cycle I keep getting into of starting something, not finishing it, doing things that I know that I don't want to be doing, things that don't align with me spiritually or align with my purpose. And I keep putting it off. I keep putting off writing and making YouTube videos and just expressing myself and being myself authentically and sharing that with other people, because ultimately I know that's what I want to do. Like, I want to share myself, I want to share my thoughts, I want to share my experiences with other people. And I lack the courage, and I lack the discipline to see that through within myself and see myself through hard situations where I have to actually like put in the work to get where I want to be. So this is what I'm doing for the next 30 days. Not a 30-day challenge, but for real. So I saw this in a video. Some big guy who like does social media marketing, he does this thing where like he has like I think 3 non-negotiables that he has to do every day for like a certain amount of time. He does it for like I think 6 months. But basically the whole goal is you have things that you have to do every day for a certain amount of time, and those things are supposed to be what basically propel you forward or make sure that you're staying on task. That way, like, no matter what, you know you did those things, so you know you're moving forward. You can add things and like take things away. You can do some things certain days of the week and blah, 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 but those non-negotiables are things that you have to do every day, and you know if you do those, you're straight. So my non-negotiables are journaling in the morning and at night, exercising every 30 minutes every day, and that could be going to the gym or walking or doing whatever. And what other my other non-negotiables? Reading I have to read a book a week, so reading every day, however many pages that takes for me to get to the end of the book by 7 days. My like every other day kind of non-negotiables, I don't think they're called the non-negotiables, but they're like the things that you still should be doing, is 2 blog posts a week, 2 Instagram posts a day, and what else? That's basically it. Yeah, so the exercise, the reading, the Instagram, the blog. Yeah, so I have a blog, I have an Instagram, and basically what I want is I want to be here. I want to share my experience getting out of a place where I'm not being myself authentically, where I'm not doing the work that I want to be doing. I'm not devoting myself and my time to the life that I actually want. But more than that, I'm making this video for anyone else who's in a situation that I'm in right now. Like, I left my job. This is the job that I've been going back and forth with, but I left my job. One of the big reasons is because they didn't value me. I became an assistant manager. It's like a group home thing. I'm not gonna name any names, obviously. But I was at a group home, and at this group home, you have to have a certain amount of people on shift, and I had done triples before there, which is illegal, but I did my 3rd triple. I was ready to go home, and they did not let me go home. And if you leave and you don't meet the minimum required amount of staff to be there, you get in trouble. You could lose your job. You get a neglect case, because there's people there that were supposed to be taken care of, and if there's not enough people to take care of them, then that puts them in danger. But yeah, so I worked really hard there. I got an assistant resident manager position, and I only held the position for like 3 months, and I went through a lot of like guilt and heartache about it, because I told them I was committed. I told them that I understood that things happen, and that I was there for the guys, and that I wanted to be there. Basically, like, I was just committed. And after having done so many shifts back to back to back, which is illegal, and them having not caring, basically, like telling me you have to wait till someone gets there. It doesn't matter that you've worked 24 hours and you're on your 4th shift in a row and we can't find anybody. Like there's just nothing we can do. Like, and they knew that for the next 2 weeks we barely had people on shift. I just felt like they weren't working hard enough to get someone in there. I went through that. A lot of my other co-workers went through that, and I felt like the higher ups didn't care. And the next week I went on vacation, and a manager messages me about I'm supposed to be back at work when I wasn't supposed to be back at work yet, basically. And they were like, this isn't gonna look good. And I had already said, like, I wasn't going back there. Like, I'm not gonna let you guys hold me hostage for the 3rd time. Like, and especially because I was in school and I missed a class, and I was like, this can't be it. Like, I can't be stuck here. And yeah, so after she said that this isn't gonna look good for you, I said, okay, I'm gonna put in my resignation, and I resigned. And I didn't actually resign. I moved down to Relief, but I'm not going back there. And yeah, basically, I did make that a long story, but the point is, I knew I didn't want to be there. I liked the work. I liked knowing that I was making a difference in people's lives, but I knew in my heart that it wasn't meant for me. I knew that that's not where I wanted to be in the long haul. And even though it was supposed to be a temporary thing, it was a waste of my time. And a lot of us, I feel like, are doing that. Like, we're at a job, or we're spending time on things and people that we know in our heart of hearts aren't worth it. Like, it's like, if you're at a job and you're using it to hold you over until you get to do what you actually want to do, make sure that when you're not at work, you're doing what you need to be doing. You're working on whatever side project or passion project or business that you want to be in, because I feel like a lot of us use our jobs that we don't want as an excuse not to follow our dreams. We use them as an excuse to say, oh, I'm just here temporarily, I'm waiting till I get a bunch of money, then I'll quit and invest all my time and money into this. Or even, I have this job and I'm working on my side project, but I'm so tired from my job and I don't have time to actually do what I want to do. And you have to stop, because you're going to look up one day and it'll be 4 years, and you'll still be convincing yourself that you'll do it eventually, or you'll be convincing yourself that what you actually want isn't feasible, and you'll be stuck doing what you don't want to do for the rest of your life. I don't want that for me, and I don't want that for you. And that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm starting this YouTube channel. And I want to document my progress, and that's why I'm doing this non-negotiable thing for the next 30 days, doing the things that I say I'm going to do for the next 30 days. Required. Like, I have to. Like, it's not an option, because I am proving to myself that I can do hard things. I'm proving to myself that I do have discipline, that I am capable of more, and that I know that this is what I want, that this is what is right for me, and no matter what, I'm going to get it. No matter what, you're going to get it. But yeah, like, and I'm welcoming you to do it with me. Like, figure out what it's going to take and what you are capable of doing to add to what you actually want in your true fulfillment, and do it every day. Maybe it's you have to exercise every day, maybe not at the gym, but for a few minutes every day you have to exercise. You have to make a video of yourself doing something for YouTube. You have to devote 2 hours to that small business you're starting. I don't know, to your book. Whatever you're doing, I don't know, anything, but just make sure that know that you can do it. Know that you can do more than what you're currently doing, and know that if you do not start now, you will never start. Like, I just can't stress how important it is that we start now, because I have been crying in my car. Every other month I cry. Like, I cry because I know what I want. I know that I'm not doing what I need to be doing to get what I want. and I keep convincing myself that I'm not worthy or that it's not possible, and I'm repeating myself at this point, but it's very true. We have to get our shit together, because if we don't, there are people in this world who have their shit together and don't want the best for it. Like, all these people who are running the world and are making it a shitty place, they're doing what they need to do to keep the rest of us down, right? But those of us who actually like want to make a difference, we have to step up. We do, and we have to take care of each other, and we have to take care of the people who aren't capable of doing for themselves, speaking up for themselves. And we have to encourage other people to do what they want to do, or we'll continue to be controlled by the people who don't want what's best for us. We have to want what's best for us, and we have to listen to ourselves and know what's right, and not just be agreeable and take what's handed to us. We have to take what's ours, and that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, but I'm gonna end this video because I'm repeating myself. But basically, yeah, like, I'm doing what I need to be doing. I'm gonna check in maybe every day. This is the second day I've done this, and I've already wanted to quit like 3 times, which is crazy because I don't have a lot to do. But yeah, I'll check in. I'll let you guys know how I'm doing. Hopefully, if anyone watches this, you let me know what you're doing. Maybe you make a video doing the same thing. But yeah, like, we have to do it. Oh, also, I'm door dashing now. I don't have a job. I'm door dashing, and I'm doing what I want to be doing when I'm not door dashing. I'm making videos, I'm posting on Instagram, I'm writing, I have a blog, check it out. But yeah, like, let's do this. Let's do it together. Let's help each other out. And let's stay committed to ourselves first and foremost. Thank you for watching.